Well, I could do without the end of the world happening outside my door. Thank you very much. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Gamer Buff. It's a weekly rundown of gamer news. I'm Jefferson Cars with the Gamer Buff. Dub Larson, what's going on, Dub?
Not much. How you doing, Carps?
Doing all right. Let's get right into this thing. Big news. IO Interactive. Obviously, they have the legend, the massive Hitman games, and they actually released an update, a new level.
Yeah, they are revamping a level, and they added a character. He's called the Disruptor.
Yeah.
You may have heard of this guy before. Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
He's the target. It
So-
looks like him. I gotta say, it's fucking uncanny valley, but it definitely is him. It's crazy.
So Conor McGregor is now a part of the Hitman game, and the thing is, the good thing about that, Dub, is that they're still working on Hitman. They're still adding new shit to Hitman, and Hitman, one of your all-time favorites, and a great game, and they're still working on it. That's big news.
It's huge news. They're working on other stuff, and honestly, I can't believe they're still getting like cameos like this. It's awesome to get McGregor, but I told you up in the Aaron Garagers that I think more people would want to play if the target was Dana White.
I mean, yeah, I know. We all know how I feel about Dana White. Here's the thing: IO Interactive, they made Hitman. They're one of few companies that have really been thriving since the post-COVID downfall of gaming developers. IO Interactive, IOI, they've been hiring, and they're looking to expand from a little one floor, 30 people to a 3 floor to 100 people, and they're doing really good things. And in the works right now, besides constantly adding new levels, new characters to Hitman, they're working on a couple other really big projects.
Right. It's amazing. Like you said, they're adding when people are going down, and before they were almost cut. They were released from their publisher, and they pulled themselves up by the bootstraps, and now they're looking on top. They're working on a new 007 game and something called Project Fantasy, which they're very, very tight-lipped on. They're not really sharing much of anything, but I don't know. I love IO Interactive. I love Hitman, and I think 007 needs an IO Interactive hand because they're really good at like a cerebral type of game. And if you look at all the 007 games, there are a lot of shooter games, there are a lot of action games, which I'll admit James Bond is action, but it's also like kind of a slower pace at first. It's not all just shooting people constantly.
No, he's a spy. It's a spy game. They did Hitman, and they did it so freaking well. It's a legend, Hitman. And now they have their hands on, Project 007, they're calling it. They're taking over James Bond, and they don't say a lot about it, but they do say, as great as it was, this isn't GoldenEye, and it's not going to be GoldenEye. This is not a first-person shooter game.
Right.
I think it's going to be really great when we finally get to see it. The other thing that you mentioned, the Project Fantasy, is just this huge online RPG thing that they're working on that's going to be huge. Let's move on. Dove, we got to talk about College Football 25. This is huge, right? EA Sports, it's in the game. College football, there hasn't been a college football game since 2014. College Football 25. It came out for early access. It's actually out today, July 19th, as we record this. But it came out earlier for people who paid for early access to this huge game. It's finally coming back, college football. And what do you know? EA Sports fucked it up again.
Oh, absolutely. You got to love that they put all this advertising into their new college game. They're paying the players. Everything's cool. And then you can't play the fucking game because they didn't put any goddamn money into the servers. They didn't expect people to want to play a game that hasn't been out in a fucking decade to want to play it online. There's no
dynasty. I know how you feel about EA Sports, so I'm going to let you just gather your thoughts for a second. No dynasty mode. There's no my career mode. There's no online play whatsoever.
Why would you want to do any of those things?
And why did you pay for that?
Right.
You know,
People
EA
pay
Sports,
$100 to play a game, and
they took your money. They got their money, and then you couldn't play the game that you were so excited about. How frustrating. How frustrating that must have been.
they're going to come out with some like, oh, we'll give everyone who bought this like free stupid crap, like free skins that no one's going to want, or they'll already be getting them with that giant package. So really, they're just they're window dressing a turd at this point.
You know what they wanted was to be able to play EA Sports College Football 25.
Right, yes.
And that's what they paid for. They don't want a skin. So EA Sports, and this isn't the first time. EA Sports is having server issues like all the time. And like, I just don't get it. Like, listen, NBA Live 94, like EA Sports, it's in the game. I was all about it. But in the last like decade or so, EA Sports has just been a big pile of shit. They just want your money. That's it. So let's talk a little TV.
Let's go.
A little gamer
I'm
TV.
excited, bud.
Halo.
Super excited.
The series Halo.
Yes.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Just got through 2 seasons.
Absolutely.
Canceled.
Son of a bitch.
Canceled. Does anyone care?
No one cares.
Really? Because I'll tell you, I saw at least one article that said they have pretty good numbers. They were top 10, like, streaming whatever nonsense through in, like, March, you know, after episode 3 or 4 of season 2. And
it just died off, man. I did not see the second season. Season 1 got a lot of really good reviews. A lot of people liked it, and I think they were just excited to see a game they played through their childhood up close and personal. And, you know, like that was part of it. And then season 2 came, and what do you do? You know, I just don't think they had a good plan going forward.
Well, they had a new showrunner, a new director for season 2. Like, everything changed. And while they are singing, I think it was David Weiner was his name, David Weiner. They're singing his praises, but maybe that threw something off. I don't know. Now, Halo, the series, is not dead. It's canceled on Paramount. They're looking for a new home.
They're shopping.
So if you're a big Halo television series fan, don't give up yet.
Yeah, it'll probably roll on to Netflix or something. That's my guess. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Let's talk a little small, tiny piece of news about a game you're really excited about, The Precinct.
Yes,
The Precinct. They have some release date news.
Yeah, another heartbreaker. They're pushing it back. It was going to be released in August, and now it's getting pushed back to fall. I'm putting the air quotes if no one's watching. Fall of 2024. So just a little bit of a pushback, a little bit of a disappointment. I really want to play this game. Like, it just looks like an old school GTA, but you're the cop. It looks so much fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, and you did a review on upcoming games. This was part of your review, The Precinct. So you've hit on this before.
I can't wait, but yeah, now they push it back. It's always better to push it back if you're gonna come out with a better game in the long run. Look what EA did with their shitty servers. I mean, they weren't ready for it. They should have pushed the date back.
EA Sports should have pushed back fucking College Football 25. Although I will say I haven't played it because the servers are down. But the lucky few who got in, they say it's really good.
Yeah,
they say it's
reviews are
really,
good.
really well.
They're selling a lot of copies of this game, but you know, who knows when you're going to be able to play the fucking thing.
All right, he's the gamer buff, Dove Larson. It's Dove's Digital Deep Dive, Dove's Indie Spotlights, and the Gamer Buff Podcast at Two Hats and a Beard on YouTube. Get there, watch it. Nobody's doing it better than the Dove. Go watch the gamer reviews. They're great. You'll love them. We'll do it again in a week. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Fucking jackhammer.
Fuck the jackhammer, dude. What? Why?
Claudio Sanchez outside.
Yeah, that was a good reference, but I don't know if anyone's going to carry it.
Oh, he can Cambria. Bye. See you guys.
Later.